I'm the curator of Crucialfest, and I organize it and play in it sometimes. So this is the 4th year. I don't know, we're trying new things every year. We sort of figure out things that work and things that don't work, and try to improve it in any way that we can. The big thing that we're focusing on this year is we're trying to bring some good bands into town. We're trying to get some really cool reunion shows, which we have lined up. This year, we're keeping it all loud and heavy, but at the same time, sort of in that range, we're sort of extending the genres to include more metal, like, you know, death metal, black metal, power metal kind of stuff, which normally hasn't been on the festival. It's mostly been like whatever, stoner jams or doom metal kind of stuff. We're looking for sponsors. I mean, that's the way that we make this happen. Really, when you're bringing in big bands from out of town, or any band from out of town, really, you have to pay them a decent amount. Salt Lake's out of the way. We have a great scene and a great community here, but it's just hard for people to get over the geographical barrier, as well as, you know, it's a smaller city. So we need funding to bring in bands and to pay bands that are local as well. So looking for sponsors is something that we're always doing. It's something that we do from year to year and sort of improve the process. We have a lot of things that we offer our sponsors, and we have relationships that we've built with local companies that have been on board since the first year and are on board every year. So we like building that relationship, and, you know, the point of Crucialfest is to involve the community. And so we do that by bringing in companies that have something to do with music, or if not, just companies that are built by people that love music. So all the companies in one way or another that are involved with Crucialfest are lovers of music. The fact of the matter is, there's a lot of loud music around. There's a lot of metal bands and hardcore bands, and that's sort of like what I'm a fan of the most. That's what my record label tends to put out the most. And so one year I'll include everything, and then the next year I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna specialize a little more and just have this be like a straight up rock metal hardcore festival.
Pretty much are here to infiltrate the orifices of the New World Order, and this is like a nice outlet for that.
A little bit of everything. I feel like that's pretty cool because Utah's got a lot to offer, especially in not only just in the rock genre, but literally everything else. And it's cool to see everything kind of come together over a span of a few days.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, man. Like, Jerem's doing something really fucking positive that doesn't really happen in a lot of other places. He gets a lot of people involved, and it's really cool to see a community.
First of all, music is art. It's all part of the same thing. You know, there's a creative process and there's something that you make. But even more than that, why I think it's such a big part of Crucialfest is because artists have always been involved hand in hand with musicians. You know, they make album artwork, they make t-shirt designs, they make posters, they make flyers, things that represent the band. And a lot of times when I listen to a band, you know, depending on their artwork, I can sort of get a different feel for their music. So, you know, that, and just there's so many local artists that are involved with music. It's just sort of like an integral part of the music scene, and, you know, it's, you know, half the time it's musicians making the art in the first place. So I just think it's important to not separate those and always, you know, make sure both communities are supporting each other and realizing that we're all part of the the same underground community in Salt Lake.
It's kind of a cool thing, get everyone hyped on local music, and some out-of-town bands too, but they're, you know, sort of married to us in some manner or another, and it's all friends. It's good stuff.
My name's Anson Bischoff,
My name's Kimberly Peck.
and we are in Cicadas.
Cicadas. That's
nice.
about it.
This is the third year doing it. We played last year, and it's gotten, it seems, bigger and bigger every year. It's some bands come in from out of town, but it's mostly just hard rock from Salt Lake. Best.
Honestly, like, watching all of the bands is awesome, especially bands I haven't seen in a long time, or even bands that I see all the time, but they just like sometimes hit me at Crucialfest when I finally have a moment to break away. But really, my favorite moments of the festival are when it sort of doesn't seem as much like a festival to me, because I'm in this mindset from January till June where it's all work and organizing and just promoting and doing publicity and booking and just all these things. The moments during the festival when I can sort of break away from that and just watch a band play, or maybe my band plays and I get a minute to just not think about anything, or just when I run into people that I haven't seen forever that come to town for the different shows. I like those moments that I'm just not thinking about how much I'm supposed to be thinking about, and I can just enjoy myself. I think that's the moments that everybody likes too, is running into their friends that they haven't seen for a while, and just having something to celebrate together.
If you want to see the hardest, most rock and roll local bands in Salt Lake City, you gotta come to Crucialfest.
C-Fest is the best!